morning, everyone. It's been a couple weeks since I've been back here. Feels good to be home. So I've got some notes today because last week I was in San Fernando Valley in Southern California, and I was speaking to them. I didn't have any notes because I procrastinate a lot, and everything seems to work out in the end, which I realized was a terrible lesson to be teaching teenagers. So I prepared a little bit. So, as many of you probably already know, or will very soon find out, this past week was my birthday. So, how many of you saw, oh thank you, how many of you saw the cake in the hallway? Oh wow, just about everybody. Alright, did anyone not see the cake? Okay, so people who saw the cake, don't say anything. People who didn't see the cake, how old do you think I am? 36? What was that? 36? 45? What was that? 40? 50? It's not an auction. So, I turned 30. Thank you. I haven't died in 30 years. And so 30, every time we have this kind of like decade within the years, it's always something that we think we reflect on, and then we also kind of look to the future. And so I was thinking about what I've learned, and what I've learned is that I've still got a long way to go as far as like my development goes. And so this past week, since it was my birthday week, I thought everyone should care about me, right? It's my special week, so everyone should be worried about me. Does everyone else feel that way when it's like your birthday? Well, right, everyone's agreed. And if you're not agreed, then you're a Buddha. Or a liar. But this week, I actually didn't really feel like too many people really cared about me or were thinking about me. And this goes back a couple weeks, because a couple weeks ago, I thought, since Reverend Mark was here, I was going to have a weekend off, but he told me that I had to go down to Visalia to a conference. So I wasn't able to have that weekend off, and I wanted that weekend off because last weekend, I was out of town. So I went and I spoke at Nishi, Betsuin, and I gave a talk and then a discussion afterwards at this Techno Buddha pop-up. And then the next day, I spoke at San Fernando Valley for their Ohigan. So I spoke for the talk, and then afterwards I had like a 2-hour seminar. So I was talking like all weekend. Coming back, and then of course I had service on Monday. So it was a very kind of intense weekend for me. It was, a good time, but very exhausting. So because of that, I felt like I've been giving so much of myself, and no one was really taking into account, my feelings. And then, of course, coming home, and then I've got to do stuff around the house too, and I felt like my wife Michelle also wasn't being nice to me. I like how you laugh, like immediately know that I'm wrong. So, because of this, like I wasn't feeling like people were caring about me at work, people were caring about me home. I was really feeling overwhelmed. And so in the middle of all this, my mom calls. And so she calls me, and I pick up the phone, and I'm like, what? Like, what do you want? And she asks me something, and she's, what's wrong? And so I'm feeling so overwhelmed about everything. And, so I'm like really kind of expressing my frustration to my mom. And my mom, what she tells me is, you better be nice to Michelle. And that's actually what I really needed to hear at that time. And I started to break down because I had this almost like out-of-body experience where I saw myself, and I saw how I was acting, what I was doing, and what people were doing to me. And really being able to see how I was that week, I realized that I was so wrapped up in myself and worrying about other people being nice to me that not only did I not see how nice Michelle was being to me, but I was also not being very nice to her. So many of you probably don't know, but the reason why I give such great Dharma talks is also I'm so humble. It's because I get a lot of help, and it's mostly from Michelle. I really don't give her enough credit. I run basically all my talks by her before I give them, and she'll give me constructive criticism and really important additions. So I did the same about today's talk, and since she has some girlfriends in town, I ran it by them too. And one of them told me, why? So shout out to Nikki, although I guess Nikki said that DJ told her. Anyway, I ran it by them, and one of them told me that people are kind of like mirrors in the sense that we get the attitude that we give them. They reflect this kind of feeling that we give other people. So, for instance, if you're nice to someone, then they'll be nice back to you, right? In the same way, if you're mean to someone, then they'll be mean back to you. This is why I'm always nice to servers at restaurants. If anyone gets one message or like one lesson from this talk, it's that you don't be mean to people who handle your food. But all of this experience reminded me of one thing, the golden rule. So how many of you have heard of the golden rule? This is different than the golden chain. Okay, so what's the golden rule? Very good. Do unto others as you would have others do unto you. Right? So treat others how you want to be treated. And I think a lot of us learned this growing up in school, right? That's kind of where you hear it, because they want to teach you how to socialize with people, how to treat other kids. But there is something that I would like to challenge all of you. So is everyone pretty good with the golden rule? They treat everyone how they want. Everyone treated? Oh, very good. They want the thumbs up. That's good. You guys are doing good. And I think you're doing great, but I think you could be doing even better. So I would like to challenge all of you. And I wish I could give credit to the person who taught me this, but I actually don't remember their name. And of course, procrastinating, I didn't have time to look it up. But I think this was taught to me when I was a workshop leader at the Bay District Dharma School Teachers Conference. And so one of the people came in, this professional came in and taught us really how to facilitate. And what she taught us was the platinum rule. So everyone knows what platinum is? Yeah. Kids, you probably learn about this later, but like when you're looking for rings and stuff, there's gold and then there's platinum, which is more expensive. For really no other reason than there's less of it on Earth. But this platinum rule is even more difficult, but even more meaningful. And this platinum rule is that you should treat others how they want to be treated. So it's a little bit different. So gold rule is treat others how you want to be treated, and this platinum rule is treat others how they want to be treated. Now, sometimes people don't want to be treated the same way that you do. So for instance, I was very lucky in that I got some pretty cool birthday gifts for my birthday, but if Michelle was to get the birthday gifts that I received, she wouldn't be as happy. So I got this pretty awesome coffee grinder. So it grinds it up, really nice, with not a lot of dust. Anyway, so if Michelle got this coffee grinder, she wouldn't be happy. She would have no use for it because she doesn't drink coffee. So in that way, we're not the same, and I shouldn't treat her the way that I want to be treated. I should treat her how she wants to be treated, to get her something that she would want. In the same way, what makes me happy is not going to make her happy, so I have to do different things to make her happy than I would expect to be done to me. And this gets into this heart of true compassion, because true compassion is understanding. When we understand one another, we can treat a person how they want to be treated. Think about a time when someone treated you exactly how you want to be treated. Wouldn't it be great to feel like that more? And did I give you guys a second to think about it? No? Didn't think of anything? All right. Well, imagine someone treated you exactly how you wanted to be treated, that they knew exactly what you wanted to hear, how you wanted your food to be, how you wanted to be hugged, all of these things. If someone treated you exactly how you wanted to be treated, it would be this amazing feeling. And believe it or not, the way that you get other people to treat you that way is by treating them better. People become more thoughtful of you when you're more thoughtful about other people. People open up their hearts to you when you open up your heart to them. So I hope that we can all practice this true compassion and try to understand the people in our lives so we can treat them the way that they want to be treated. Because when you give compassion, you receive compassion in return. If you please join me in Gasha. Namo Mito. Namo Mito.